We are back.
What's going on, welcome back. I hope you missed us. And we took a week off.
A technical week off. We were having
difficulties.
So just so everybody knows, let's explain what happened last week. All right.
Yeah.
So Pedro usually is the one that sets up the schedule, the link, the hyperlink into Facebook, Facebook, or YouTube, and sends up all the invites through Instagram, right? Well, Pedro caught COVID.
Yeah, he's actually. I mean, he's doing good now.
Thank God.
Whoever.
I think he's just being lazy, bro. I just think he's being lazy. But
I got it back last year back in June.
That's when I got it last year, June.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. We're COVID, buddy. But
life for life.
Yeah. But no, it gets at least it does get pretty bad for some people. And we have been in contact with him. He's doing fine. If you do have him on Facebook or on any other social media, give a shout out. He'll let you know if he's okay. But that's where the technical difficulty lies.
So he sets up all the account and everything. Honestly, I didn't even know I knew I had admin access, but I didn't know that I could actually set it up. And today I'm hitting up Jose and hitting up Pedro. Pedro's all winded. He's over there like sounds like he just ran a marathon. But I went in and I figured out that I could just set up a new show, or like the new, like send out the links and all that stuff. So I have access to that. So here we are. We finally figured it out how to do it without him. But we're keeping Pedro in our prayers because he's and he needs it. He's fighting it, and that's all you can do. You can just fight it.
You just gotta hold on tight, man.
Yeah.
Write it out.
I tell him to drink some whiskey, but he's saying he's not in the mood right now. Yeah,
so it is the 10 Hut Show with the side of whiskey. I'm glad Will is showing us the support on that. But I just moved, and I don't know what box my whiskey's in. So
I would have put that in the special box without a lid. That way I know which one it is. I could see it. The first offload.
I should have done that. I mean, we're still trying to get things together, and there's a lot of construction going on, and trying to get this. I don't know. It's frustrating, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
It is.
What's that?
It is. I know that we talked about it the first week of this month.
Yeah.
But it is a Suicide Awareness Month. I wanted to mention again, reach out, and connect with your fellow veterans. Anybody. This is involving everybody. It's Suicide Awareness or Suicide Prevention Month.
If you're not following us on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, there's our email. You can hit us up. We'll try to reach back to you or have somebody reach to you. If you just want to chit chat,
Yeah, that's all we need. I constantly check that email to see if anybody's reached out. So let us know. And I always respond the same day, if not the same minute that you send it, as long as I've checked it. So reach out and touch someone.
Yeah, and of course, there's the crisis line. Keep that. I tell everybody, keep that number saved in your phone, because you never know when you might need it. And instead of Googling it, you can literally pull it up in your contacts and give it to whoever needs it. So there's two options right there.
Yeah, definitely.
For past couple of months, we've been talking about a lot of holistic type of methods to help us get through certain situations. Writing or whatever method you try to do that's most effective with you. Just try to not socially isolate it and maintain awareness of your battle buddies, your teammates, the people that were out there with you. Hit them up with a check-in, with a quick recall. Make sure that they know that, hey, somebody's still thinking of you. You don't want people to lose value. So
yeah, especially and then September tends to once you see September leave and it's the
holidays, bro.
Yeah, the holiday season, and it tends to be very stressful for people. So it's that perfect time to do the suicide prevention, and then reaching out to people, connecting, and then continue to connect with them throughout
the holidays and
the holiday season.
all the time. Yeah,
because it's unfortunately suicide numbers do go up during the holiday season.
Yeah.
So reach out.
Yeah. I had those numbers up, and I started messing around with some other stuff, and now I can't find them.
Nice. But today we did have. We just wanted to touch bases again. We wanted to let you know that we're still here. We're still, the 10 Hut show's not going anywhere. We did have technical difficulties, but next week we're going to be providing you with a list of resources, resource events, holiday season events that are either free for vets or providing a lot of resources in the upcoming months. So stay tuned, reach out, and let everybody know that next week and every week on Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we provide you with some valuable information. At least we try. Today is no exception, but we don't have as much information as other days. And I haven't seen Will in almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. But it definitely was short notice. I probably should have tried to figure out how to set this up. I really didn't think I had access, so my fault. I hope you accept my apologies, everybody. And I said, hey, Jose, I know it's short notice, but we need to get on the show. I sent you the link. I sent it to Pedro. I don't know if he'll come on. I don't think he will.
No, man.
The way he sounded.
Yeah, not the way he sounded. But he'll be back soon. If you miss him, again, reach out on social media, and he'll be on there.
Yeah. What I was gonna bring up was the LA collab. There were some topics that were brought up at the last one, and I wish I would have been a little more prepared for today, man.
No, we will be. We will be next week, man. So.
Yeah. But I want to make sure that everybody does hear from us, sees us. We promise we'll be back next week with a lot more information. This one is just a quick, informative. Make sure that everybody has the appropriate contacts and that they have a method of reaching us.
Reaching out to anyone else that you think might need just someone to talk to. If you have that feeling that, hey, you know what, so and so needs, I think they need somebody there for them, or just reach out.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how sometimes you not even knowing you might contact somebody and you might make them feel a lot better than what they did earlier.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sometimes the biggest problem is that we push away from everybody, and then on top of that, nobody contacts us which makes us feel like, well, that proves my point,
Yeah, but
so,
like on that note, like it's a lot of the times we feel like, oh, no one is reaching out to me.
so why
But
should I reach out to them?
other people are in that same position where they're like, oh, I'm going to wait for somebody to reach out to me. So, you're on the same mindset and not reaching out to each other. So it's,
Yeah. Let me see. We got a comment here. Somebody saying hello. I don't know who it is because it's a Facebook user, but hey, I wanted to bring something up about our page. I've been denying several people on our Facebook page on the post. I'm gonna keep it real. Just info. Tin Hut is not a political or in any way pushing a political agenda or pushing a religious agenda. So if you send me something that's not veteran related, meaning like it's not something politically relating to veterans and resources for veterans, uh, like a change in the VA process or a change in VHA, VBA, education, suicide awareness, just think of anything that's VA related or veteran related, jobs or anything like that. I will put that stuff. I'll allow that stuff. I will, as an admin, I'll allow that stuff to get posted, but I will not allow any political stuff, even if I feel like my personal political beliefs are online with what you're trying to post. I will not allow it. And it's just because Tin Hut is the place for veterans to find resources, to find help for whatever issue that they're struggling with.
That's perfect.
And it's not about the political agendas that's going on out there. I feel you with the stuff that's going on in Afghanistan and all that stuff. If you want to post a memorial or some type of article about that, that's fine, as long as it's not the political side of it, or whatever's going on with the administration. And stuff that came from that, which is a very, I get it as a thin line, but I just want to make that clear. It's not that I'm saying no to whatever you believe in or whatever I believe in. It's more of, I want to make sure that only veteran resources are the ones that are being identified and posted on Tin Hut Facebook page.
Yeah, then you start getting those comments and it takes Tin Hut page on a completely different direction that we don't want to take it in, because we know that not everybody shares the same opinion, but unfortunately nowadays people don't know how to be tolerant of those opposite points of views, and it creates a divide, and we don't want that. We want to share information. We want to be able to provide useful, informative information for veterans on this page. So yeah, dude, I completely agree.
If the Facebook user that posted this, can you elaborate a little bit? I'm a little unclear on what are you trying to say here. But we'll get back to that.
Wasn't that the topic of the collaborative?
Oh yeah. Was it?
I'm sorry.
Well, we'll wait a little while and see if maybe the user posts what they're conveying by that statement.
I know that the collaborative had a speaker recently about female military sexual trauma, which is what they were referring to, MST.
Yeah.
Which is a huge issue right now, and I know they had a recent speaker, which was a phenomenal speaker. It talked about resources and their experience, and it was really good.
You know, and the VA, your department is one of the ones that kind of pushed on that. But the VA definitely changed the whole approach to MST, because it used to be thrown into the PTSD, right? And it's a totally different subject. You know, it's not something that falls under uh, PTSD. The symptoms are different, and there's different approaches to,
Yeah.
even if they're similar symptoms like depression and stress and anger. It's a different treatment process that is being used. I'm a big advocate for this cause. All right, so they're saying they're a big advocate for this cause. Well, you know, who the Facebook user I don't know what your name is because this doesn't show us here, but send us a message on either Facebook or to that email at info. Let me see. I'll throw it back up here. Where you at?
Yeah, it's a huge topic, and we're definitely huge advocates for it as well.
Yes. So send us an email. You know, tell us your experience with it, and you know, you might end up on the show with us to be able to discuss this topic. It's a very important topic. You know,
it is.
And if you're a big advocate to it, you know,
we actually had a previous show with Krishna Flores talked about the resources for MST, and so if you really want a little bit more information, or you just listen to it, it's a really good story. Listen to our previous, or watch our previous show with Krishna Flores. So it's a really good point of view from her perspective.
I'm gonna put her name up here just so we can. It's recorded. But Donna, please, you shoot us an email or shoot us a message on Facebook. And if you're a big advocate, we would love to hear from you and talk about this topic. It's a very important topic to veterans.
Definitely.
And we definitely would love to have somebody that knows more about this to be able to, you know, sometimes the big issue we have as veterans is we don't want to seek help, or we don't know what's really wrong with us, so we don't want to seek for a specific type of help, right? So it's very common with PTSD, and we know this, you know, that a lot of veterans won't say that they have PTSD because they don't want to be considered in that category or something like that. But they're showing the signs, and everybody else is saying, "Hey, you're not acting the same," you know. So definitely, if you came on the show, you know, we would invite you to come on.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of misconception, and Krishna touched on it a little bit, where even if the first step is knowing or feeling like you need help, you have some issues, you know that you need to talk to somebody. That's definitely the first step. And then she elaborated on, even if you're going for the first time and you're seeking help, the first time might not be that one time that helps you and propels you to cope with these symptoms. Yeah. It could take several approaches, and different modalities to actually get to where you feel comfortable enough to deal with these issues. And this goes for, I mean, especially with MST, but it also with PTSD and depression, anxiety. You have to recognize first that you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And
it's sometimes hard to see from the outside in from inside. And that's the hard part, you know. But if somebody or people are telling you, "Hey, is there something going on?" It's probably because you're projecting something that's going on, right? Yeah. So to be able to identify that stuff, you know, I have it all. I'm always here. All right. Well, Donna, hit us up on Messenger and also or shoot us an email, and we'll definitely want to talk to you.
I would like to reach out, my wife has been on the show. Huge advocate. She's also Air Force veteran and currently in the Air Force Reserve, and she actually runs the collaborative. She's executive director for it, and she has a plethora of resources. So if you shoot me an email and you want to talk to her, I can definitely pass it on. She's always busy, so, but I know that she is always willing to help other vets. So
yeah. All right. You got anything else today, Jose?
No, man. It's short and sweet. Just wanted to say that we're still here. We're not going anywhere. And next week we'll definitely have some both fun events that are coming up for veterans, and also some fun resource events that will be coming up that I think a lot of veterans should show up to and sign up. Because of COVID nowadays, there's a lot of these resource fairs you have to sign up for, and they can only serve a certain amount of people. So if you jump on it earlier, you can sign up for some of these events and catch the resources, catch the fun, catch the the free food a lot of the time. So
but before we get out, Donna, please shoot us an email. I'll throw up the email again, and let's talk about bringing you on the show.
All
right. And we'll go from there. But other than that, you got last words, say rounds or alibis?
No, man, I'm good.
No, or a lullaby? You have a lullaby? I'm just kidding, bro. Well, everybody out there,
because I haven't set up the screens properly, but I know my camera's here, but my screen's up here, so it looks weird. I have to set them up properly. I'm still trying to get my stuff together here, man. Next time I'll have whiskey and I'll look at the actual camera.
There you go. All right, cheers, brother.
Salud, brother.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, bro.